Hi, this is Absidy. Um, this story will be about how I started my little family. Now, to tell you more about how me and my baby daddy met, we basically met 8th grade, started talking freshman year, and then we got together in 2017. We got together officially 10/29/17. That's when we made it, we actually wanted to be together. Of course I actually wanted to be with him, but that's the day we were like, okay, no more games, we're in this. So then we were together. Of course, we were having intercourse. I was on the pill, but I had stopped because we agreed together that we wanted to be parents, and we've been talking about being parents with each other for like a whole year. When we were talking about getting together, and then that's when we were like, okay. So on January 7th of 2018, I found out I was pregnant. I took a test at home, and then it came back positive. But see, my grandma already knew that we wanted to have a baby, so she was behind me 100%. And then the next day, my mother-in-law, my baby daddy's mom, took me, his sister, his other sister, and his niece to Planned Parenthood to go get another test just to make sure. It came back positive, of course, and they gave me papers so I can take to the school, so my school could know, so my high school could know, because I was a sophomore. And then we went to another place. It's like this little doctor's office there that lets you do free pregnancy tests, but it was next door, and it came back positive too. So I took 3 pregnancy tests and they came back positive, so we knew 100% that I was pregnant. And then I didn't tell my baby daddy until it was his birthday, which was January 9th, 2018. So then I told him, and then it took me a while. It took me like a day or 2 more to tell my grandpa. Now my grandpa, he didn't take it very good. He had stopped talking to me for like a whole week. And that was fine with me because my grandpa and my grandma raised me. And he's like my dad. So I knew he was heartbroken, but at the same time, what happened. We can't change it. So, I went to go get an ultrasound, and then it showed that I was pregnant, like 500% pregnant. And then I told everyone after that. I told all my friends. I posted it on Instagram. I posted it on Facebook. I posted it on my Snapchat. And everyone was happy for me. All my friends were happy for me. All my family was happy for me. And I was like, yay, cool. So I'm not gonna go in this with any hate. That's what I thought. Later on, a few weeks went by, and I started getting these anonymous messages. You know, that like website thing, that app where anonymous people can text you and you don't know who it is and they can tell you whatever they want. Well, I had it on my Instagram, and a lot of people kept saying, like, why are you pregnant? You're too young, and you and your boyfriend aren't even together for more than a year. And then some people were saying that I'm a hoe, and that I'm basically a hoe, and that they don't approve, and none of it. And then some people started saying that I'm faking my pregnancy. And I got really emotional. I was trying to post on my story saying, like, this isn't true. Whoever's saying this either needs to tell me to my face or shut up. So I took it down. I took my anonymous page down. I think it was Lipsy. I took that down, and after that, I didn't get no messages. And then at school, a boy, my ex-boyfriend, I don't know why he did it. I don't know why. But my ex would push me every day until I got out of school. I was pregnant, and he pushed me to where I almost tripped. I almost fell. I would have to catch on to someone else that I don't even know that just walk in the hallway. I have to catch on to them, or I have to catch on to my friends that will be walking with me. And all of us would tell him off. All of us would. Or I would turn around and try to punch him, and I would tell him to stop. Like, you shouldn't be doing that at all. But, of course, me and my boyfriend don't talk about that. We don't like him. We don't even talk about him. But, of course, this happened through my pregnancy, so I'm telling y'all. So I took it into my own hands to not tell any teachers, because I just didn't want to, because I didn't want to be that girl to where everyone was saying, like, oh, she doesn't, like, I didn't want no one to pick on me even more. That's basically it. So then I got another ultrasound done, and they told me, they showed me like more pictures of him, and April 24th. My birthday already passed. I'm 16 already at this time. And on April 24th, I found out the gender. So I wanted to throw a gender reveal party, and only 2 people knew. It was my grandma and my mother-in-law. They knew the gender. I didn't know, and I didn't want to know. I didn't want no one else to know, only them 2. And I didn't want to know, and maybe baby dad didn't want to know until the gender reveal, which was later on that day, or the next day or something. I don't remember. But then, everybody was doing balloons and smoke and all this stuff that they were doing. But I only saw one that I really wanted to do, and it was the egg thing, where you boil one egg. Well, you boil all the eggs, and except for one, you leave it raw. And then whichever the raw one, and then you color it pink, blue. You color 6 pink, 6 blue, but you mix them up. And the one that's not boiled and it's either pink or blue, and you crack it on your head, is the gender of the baby. So I was hoping that I would not get that egg, because I didn't want to crack it on me and then have all the yolk all over my hair and like everywhere. I didn't want that. But of course, if it did got on me, that was just so fine. Like, but my baby daddy got it, and I didn't realize he got it until after I looked at him, and I noticed it was blue. It was a blue egg, and I was so happy and say, yes, I'm gonna get my baby boy. And then we took pictures and everything, and we ate cake, and then well, a few weeks went more on. We got to see how the baby was already developing his features, and you can tell by the sonogram picture. We got like 3D, but it's still black and white. You can tell by the sonogram pictures he did not look nothing like me. My son does not look nothing like me at all. Till this day he doesn't, and he's only 6 months old, but still, he looks nothing like me. He looked like he has his dad's nose in the picture, and he has this part, and then he has like his dad's like features, like really, really bad. And then I don't remember when exactly. I think it was in between when we found out it was a boy. After we found out it was a boy, before we got the 3D picture, they had told me there was this little light in his heart, and that can cause like deformities in babies and everything. So we had to go to a specialist to go get it checked, and the specialist said when we got there, the light wasn't there anymore. Like, it just went away. And then they said, you know it's a boy, right? I said, yes, we know it's a boy. And she was telling us, okay, well, the little bright light is not there anymore in his heart, so that's a good thing. Now, we can check for sure if anything's gonna be wrong with him if they put that big old needle in my belly and take out like fluid and stuff. I said no, because 1, that's scary. 2, it can kill the baby. So I said no, because I knew in my heart that my baby was gonna be fine when he's born. He's gonna be 100% fine. And then I went into labor September 11th, and I had my contractions at 8 in the morning. At 12:45, September 12th, 2018, our son was born, healthy, big. And that's a really big baby for me, because I was really, really skinny. I still am. My weight when I went to give birth was 131. I was 131 pounds. After, I think I was 115. I don't remember. So yeah, that is my pregnancy and labor and delivery story. Thank you for watching. please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video, hopefully.